What's up, guys? This is more just a little intro because I'm in that weird interim of being stuck waiting on parts. So we've been working on the diesel compressor. I grabbed some gas shocks for this, tried replacing them, and they were working for a second, but then I realized how messed up it was from having the one seized. So this is all cracked up through here. So the gas shock doesn't really help me in this situation, but I just left the flap down for now. I got my single gallon of oil, but I also had a 5-gallon jug coming, and one more of those actually. So I got one of two for those. I wanted to get both. It would have been cheaper, not much, but it would have been a little bit cheaper if I got two things, but I don't have $650 right now. So it's easier for me to get these. This should hold me over for a little bit with extras. I should be somewhere between 5 to 7 gallons. I don't know now that it's completely drained. That's what came out of it. So we have enough to re-register on the gauge plus draining all the systems, but I really needed that 5-gallon to get here. Showed up today, but it was packaged in the box wrong and the whole box was covered in oil. So they actually didn't deliver. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, they send out another one right away, because as of right now, today, this current second, I have no intention of using this in the next 2 or 3 days. But with my job, I never know what's coming in the door tomorrow. There's a good chance I might need to fire that up in a day or two. And if it keeps me out, that's fine. But schedule-wise, I do have it set up where I shouldn't need that for a day or two, just because I thought I was going to have to order more parts than I think I'm going to need. So there's that. Tail light is all done and mounted on this. I am going to run a file over just this bottom little lip a little bit. Doesn't look that bad. And once it's all painted and coated, it's not going to matter nearly as much, but just feather that out just because it's such a hard edge there. If this tail light bracket was a little bit longer, it would have been fine, but happy with that. That's all solidified. Seat is back on. I still have to weld one more bung up for that seat mount, but I got to drop the lift down, drill through, pull the seat cover, throw a threaded bolt in there, and then I have that set up to drop through here and mount. And then this one, this is the more exciting one. I didn't have parts the other day, so sent out a bat signal to a bunch of buddies of mine, and one buddy, Bo, thank you, came through with a practically new clutch hub for this. So trans-wise, sprocket-wise, we are all set up here. Everything's sealed up again. We have silicone on the threads now. We have a brand new double lip seal on the case. We have a super nut on the outside. That to me is a pretty leak-free setup. I didn't feel any oil at all on the motor side of this. I think that's bone dry, so not really any concerns there on the front. And we have a primary. Where did I just put it? I got my primary finally from my other buddy last time, but we got that all blasted and cleaned up. I didn't take that one apart. I might swap it over from that one. And then I just left the bearings and seals in for blasting on this, because that bearing's already seen better days, and that's one less gasket surface I have to worry about hitting with the blasting process. So we have a little bit of flip-flopping to do. I have new bearings for this, new seal for this. I gotta put these seals back in, and then swap out the solenoid bits up top for the starting components. And other than that, I mean, once that inner primary gets bolted back on that shovelhead, we will be in pretty good shape moving forward. The rest of it should go pretty quick. We got the clutch basket. We got a couple different options for primary chains. I know these look worse than they are, but these are very clean, soft. I just got a little bit of surface rust, so those will soak in oil, or we can use this one that's a little bit cleaner. But the primary chain should be just fine in that regard. All the clutch stuff will stay. Nothing's changing there. We'll change the shifter shaft and then flip-flop these two primaries. New gaskets for the outers, and really inner primary, then the starter bits. Get this tray and everything. Everything's loose. Rewire, hook all of this stuff back up. Get the starter stuff back in, mount it up to the inner primary. And other than that, I mean, it's really just getting into the clutch work and as long as this bike has been sitting here, this has been the more cost-effective way of doing it, and we kind of flip-flopped. We were going to go back to a belt drive, then went back to a chain drive, so kind of moving back and forth on that, but the assembly components of this should go fairly quickly. Fingers crossed. And now because I say that, I'm gonna run into a million problems. Watch. But hopefully this should be a pretty quick little swap over. We might do just a fresh trans fluid top off too, because some of the oil coming out of there when we pulled the seal looked a little aged. So we'll freshen up the fluids in the trans, button up the inner primary, and hopefully get this ready to rock and roll and get going down the road again. Don't think it'll be that long. I do have to apologize for the lack of videos, not this week, because I've been running around like crazy working on this thing and everything. I'm always running around like crazy, but I was hoping to start jamming on that, both of these two bikes, a little bit more this week, now that I kind of almost, I'm never caught up, but I'm caught up enough where I don't feel bad spending some time up here. On the coating side, where I wanted to start playing with these, just found out I am an uncle today. So my brother just had his kid, which means there's gonna be some back and forth Chicago traveling in my future. So I'm not sure where I'm at. Been picking up some extra stuff at work as well, like day job work. So my time, sun's out longer. I'm more motivated to be out here again now that it's warming up a little bit, but lots of moving parts. More free time from the coating shop means less time for other things, and then work stuff's gotten crazy. And now we have new family members as well. So that's exciting, but time. So that is where we are at on these things. Just a quick little update. I have no idea what's coming next. If the oil gets here, we'll finish buttoning up the compressor. Primary, I still got to do a bunch of cleaning and thread repair on there, and then honestly I think shovelhead's going to get finished before the chopper is, just in terms of the amount of work that needs to get done. That one's pretty much ready to go now that I have all the parts here. This still needs more custom fab and will take a little bit longer, but I do have some time at the end of the month where I can start jamming on these, hopefully. So that's it for now. We'll catch you on the next one.